is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Start by doing you a 12 card spread, friends and enemies.
Okay.
Alright, so there's a couple rules to it. When you get to your 7th house and your 12th house, you must ask for a clarifier. Those are non-negotiable. But throughout any other house, you can skip. You don't have to ask a question.
Okay.
Be open with the spirit. Have fun. Know I'm a direct energy reader, so I do not read zodiac signs of birthday. So don't tell me, and if it do slip out, trust me, it won't affect your reading.
Okay.
All right, let me get the cards a couple more shuffles. I've had a couple tooth surgeries, so I'm in pain off and on. So you gotta.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It ain't fun when they playing in your head. Alright. So when I seen the name, I say, uh-oh, I'm finna read a celebrity.
Wow.
Because I said Cat Williams, I said, I'm finna read a celebrity.
That's my middle name, Catherine, so Cat, they just call me Cat, so.
Alright, I shuffle the cards. I'm stretching. I want you to say your first name so I can pray over the card. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
Alright, I'm ready for this one. So we're going to go with your first card. Okay, go ahead. Oh shit. You screwing the wrong person though. You heard me?
What happened?
I said you screwing the wrong person.
What does that mean?
You know having sex?
Yes.
They saying it's a little dangerous there, so you're gonna have to be careful when you do as you do your sexing.
What does that mean? I'm in a relationship with him.
Not saying that you could probably be married to him, but some ain't right in that sauce. But I'll let you know when we get to that house, okay?
Okay.
I ain't telling you to leave your man. I ain't say that shit. Don't be married, say get the fuck out. No, I didn't say that. I just say spirit saying something you need to be warned about that right there. He pointed that out to me. Something to do with an oak tree. Believe it or not, I don't know what he's saying about with an oak tree, but we'll get to it.
Okay.
All right, we're going to start with your first card. Your first card is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first card represents your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you treat yourself, how you think about you. In this house right here, you have the Ace of Air in the upside down position. Having this card in the upside down position says one thing. You just see yourself as some little timid old thing. You don't feel as if you're speaking up enough. You don't feel like you're standing your ground enough. You don't feel like you're doing none of that. Now I know why, but I have to get there to it. So why aren't you standing up to various peoples around you?
I don't know. Well, we've been in quarantine, so I'm furloughed, so I'm not at work. I'm basically, at home and just running errands, and I'm around limited family, so I have a very small family, so it's very, very limited, so I'm not really sure what that means.
All right. So
I'm not in constant battle with anyone. There's
nobody said anything about battling.
Okay.
I say, why you not talking? Why you not standing your ground? Why you not speaking up? Why you not giving what you like? Why you not saying what you want? Why you not conversing on that level? You keeping the hush mouth. You keeping everything quiet.
I don't know.
I think you need to ask this card a question, because the card ain't gonna change. Maybe your viewpoint, you're not seeing it like that because you're so passive. But the cards ain't gonna change. Okay, then. Spirit say, ask yourself,
okay,
why are you being so passive?
Okay.
So Spirit say, why are you being so passive? Hello?
Can I ask the card that, Baron?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, I want to ask the card that. Why am I being so passive? Why am I being that way?
Spirit, why is she being so passive? He says health and healing. You being this way, are you scared somebody's gonna do you harm? Or
No.
something, not like beat you up or nothing. Harm. What are you saying, Spirit? Are you scared you're gonna do somebody harm? There we go. Thank you. If you speak up, are you afraid that you got somebody gonna end up hurting themselves, running out into a road? And I'm not saying this is what they're gonna do literally, but just doing something stupid. It's like you're being so quiet because you don't want to trigger somebody to do something rash.
Oh, Baron, I think I know. It may be my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter. I hold back a lot of feelings with her because I don't want her to take my granddaughter out of my life.
Okay.
So I hold my tongue with her.
All right. Spirit say this is why you're doing it. This is why you're not speaking up. You're being humble. You're being quiet. Spirit say,
yes.
Okay, are you going to stop that shit, or are you just going to continue to do it? Because it's stressful to you.
It is. It is. I try, Baron, I try to meet her where she is just so that I can keep my granddaughter in my life. And I'm not trying to change anyone, but I look over how she is and what she does just to keep my granddaughter in my life. And I just ignore her. That's what I do. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah, Spirit say you got to figure out a way to cut that out, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Now we're going to go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and it's governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic situation. Money, wealth, prosperity, growth, and investment. In this house right here, you have a message from the earth in the upright position. Now, with your current money, I'm going to ask, did you receive a settlement, a life insurance policy, or anything like that recently?
No.
Mm-hmm. So with all this money that you sitting on, like what? Spirit say, hold up. She gonna say she ain't sitting on no money. Do you feel you're sitting on a good little chunk of change?
Life insurance or a settlement? No.
Are you sitting on a chunk of change right now? Are you well off right now?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, where did you get that particular money from? How you amassed that money? Without going into detail, because that's your business. Because if you say you got the trick to win in the lotto, I'm asking you for the number.
No, I saved it.
All right. Because you got a message from the earth, and this dude is loaded in the house right now, so I know you got money. You can't lie to the tarot. But Spirit says either you got more money coming from a life insurance policy or some kind of retirement fund, but right now you're pretty well off with this money. Spirit says you need to keep a hold on this money. It is not made to spend, give away, or help somebody else get an apartment, lady. Wow.
Okay.
What, an apartment do not help anybody else out of their circumstances with paying their rent or getting an apartment. Do you hear me?
Yes.
All right, that's your next question that's going to come up within 2 months. Could you help me pay my rent? Could you help me get an apartment, give me the down payment on a house or something? The answer is no.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. It was mentioned about life insurance and a settlement. Where is that coming from?
Spirit, where is this life insurance and settlement coming from? You got 2 Oshuns, man, in your financial house. Okay, do you have an ex-husband?
Do I have a what?
Do you have an ex-husband? Or some? Alright, who gonna leave you some money? Some money is coming to you, and it's gonna be coming to you because you was a woman to them.
Okay, well, I've never been married, and I'm an only sibling, so...
We gotta think outside the box here. You're gonna get, you got Oshun in your 6th house of future money, and then you got Oshun with your follow-up question. You got 2 Oshuns now. Your follow-up question, and then in your future money. Spirit mentioned life insurance policy or settlement. Did anybody, we'll say it like this, has anybody harassed you anywhere? Anybody questioned your femininity? Anything dealing with your womanhood? Has anything came up to the point you ain't got no lawsuits out there? You ain't got nothing?
No.
Well, I really think you need to be on the lookout for that, because they saying the feminine part of you, you're going to receive money due to the feminine part of you.
Okay, so, Baron, can I ask another question?
Yeah.
Okay, so then when can I expect these money?
Spirit, oh Lord, cars jumping everywhere. These Spirit, when can she expect these funds? It says work your magic and round by September.
Okay. May I ask another question, or have I?
I'm not gonna let you waste all your time in one house when you got 10 other cards. So you can ask another question.
I'm sorry.
All right. So September, look for a lump sum of money, something to just drop out the sky, or something to say you were part of a settlement, or somebody to say life insurance policy coming your way. September.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
All right, now we're going to go over to your 3rd house. Your 3rd house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your 3rd house represents your communication. And with Gemini ruling this house, you got to take communication for what it is, information. And in this house, you have S.U. You have another Orisha. You have, this thing is Orisha up now. You have another Orisha, which is S.U. S.U. is basically saying, with the communication, you need to be a little bit more devious, cunning, and slick. This open book shit that you got going on is not doing it for you.
Okay.
You never let the left hand know what the right hand doing, that type of stuff.
Okay.
I think you need to get on it. It's okay I'm in a close quarter combat situation. Everybody know everything. I don't want no secrets. I can't hide if I wanted to because we under COVID restrictions. And you're a woman. You know how to hide shit when you need to. Start hiding information. Don't be no open book. You're gonna end up losing. Spirit Baron, not Baron, SU says right now you are at a crossroads. You got a decision to make, but you're too damn busy, not keeping secrets. You let them know this is me, see me, this is what I'm about. Keep a damn secret. You never know who gonna flake out on you. Is that making any kind of sense to you?
Not right now. No.
All right. So, do you think the significant other that you strong telling you everything?
I would hope so.
No, that ain't what I asked. Do you think your significant other telling you everything?
Yes.
Do you think your daughter telling you everything?
Do I think what?
Do you think your daughter is telling you everything?
I don't have a daughter.
Well, your child.
Oh, my son?
Your child.
No.
I don't know how to say it, Spirit. She got her mindset in one direction.
My son has his mind in one direction.
No. I say you, Spirit, says try to make you understand this is important. But I told Spirit you have your mindset in one direction. You're not looking at the total picture. You're looking at everything that's going on in that house. Get rid of the damn house. This is a world you live in. You don't just live in that house.
Okay.
So let's open up the windows and doors and broaden our horizon to the future, the past, and the present. We're not just going to look at what's inside those four walls that you and your family reside in.
Okay.
Again, someone is being dishonest to you, and I'm just going to rule it down. Somebody is being dishonest to you. You need to start being not dishonest to them, but keeping your personal issues to your own breast.
Okay. Who's being dishonest to me?
Spirit, who is being dishonest to her? Priorities. Who is being, okay. Who's being dishonest to her? Twin flame. It's your boyfriend, your boo thing, your husband, whoever you living with. This man is being dishonest to you. So don't be a fool. I don't know what he's doing, so don't automatically jump to cheating. I haven't gotten around to that, but Spirit say somebody's being dishonest to you. You ask a question. It said priorities and twin flame. That means this is somebody you put on a pedestal. Okay?
Okay.
So I need for you not to be so open. Don't tell your schedule. Don't tell this. Don't tell that. Don't tell how you're doing it, where you're doing it, when you're doing it, how long it's going to take you. Keep some goddamn anonymity about yourself.
Okay.
It may save you a lot of heartbreak, a lot of time, a lot of money. Who knows? You follow what Spirit's saying?
Okay. I am.
Okay. 3 times in a row mean I don't know.
No, I'm listening. Darren, I'm listening.
Okay, so that being said, this man is not being truthful with you.
What is he not being truthful with me about?
Spirit, can we ask that in that question? No. He says that can be answered in the next house, because S.O.LMatters want to answer that.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to go here to your 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represents your actual house and home, where you live, where you lay your head. It also represents the 3 closest people you will allow to stay in your home via friends and family. In this house you have S.O.LMatters. S.O.LMatters is saying there's a sly, slick tongue devil around you. Not saying devil as a mean thing, it's just a term of endearment. Like somebody is putting all the flirtation skills. Somebody is saying things just to keep you off your guard or to keep you from seeing what's going on. And before you ask, who is it? This is happening inside your house. Your question, who lives in your house? Your son and your boo thing and the grandbaby. Now, if somebody inside your house out of these 3 people you got living in there, just so we can clear this up so you don't ask no question, it's one of them, correct?
It's just me and my boo that lives in the house.
The son don't ever come over.
He comes over from time to time, but he doesn't live within the household.
Okay, well, all right. Scratch the sun, spirit. Scratch the sun. We're going to keep it in the house. Well, this is your fourth house. We'll put it like this. This is your fourth house of house and home. Who is in your house, who lives in your house, where you lay your head, and who you allow to visit your house via friends and family. Only 3 people. Very small.
Yeah.
Spirit root is down very small. In this house, there's somebody who's just telling you what you want to hear. Now, in your third house, spirit say communication from your twin flame, your significant other. I mean, he's misleading you in some form or fashion about something. Somebody's telling you something that you want to hear in your fourth house. Spirit told you at the beginning, your fifth house, the person who you're screwing, something ain't right there. Now, I'm going to run this all the way around because you're my client. And I want you to get it.
Okay, I'm listening.
Now, if in your third house, the spirit said communication ain't right with your significant other, he flat out said that twin flame. Priorities. Something ain't right. He hiding something. Then you get over here to your fourth house of actual house and home. You only live with him. There's somebody in there kind of making things sound good, being slick, misleading you with S.O.LMatters, not telling the truth, or if he's telling the truth, he's spinning it so bad that you don't know whether it's the truth or not. That's in your fourth house. And then just to jump a card all the way up to your fifth house, you have the 5 of air. Air is communication. 5 is like communicating. And there's a dinosaur or a little crocodile hiding behind this bush waiting to jump out on these birds who ain't paying attention because the bird ain't really looking at the crocodile. So what does that mean to you, these 3 cards?
That something isn't right, that he isn't being truthful with something.
That's your focal point. Now, would you like to ask the fourth house a question?
Yes, what is he not being truthful about? Is he cheating?
Spirit, what is he not being truthful about? Take charge of the situation. Okay, he's not being truthful about this whole he can't do. Did he tell you he couldn't do something, he couldn't provide something, he couldn't get something? He's on this I can't do it, it ain't happening for me. Huh?
Yes, money.
He's lying. He can do it. He can get it. He knows how.
Okay.
Spirit said you need to take charge of the situation and part the sea. Meaning, you got to look between the emotional distraught that his ass is in every now and then and say, okay, I understand that shit got you shook up, but I can't keep supporting you here. Now I'm shook up. Or how you going to get this shit? You need to start bringing something in this bitch. You follow me?
Okay.
He's lying about the financial thing. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so it ain't cheating. They haven't said cheating yet. Okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to go over here to your fifth house. Your fifth house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your fifth house represents your sex life, entertainment, and love. Sex life, entertainment, and love. This is the house to where you get your courage from and your strength. In this house, you have the 5 of air in the upright position. Having the 5 of air in the upright position, there is a little alligator, crocodile, whatever, behind this bush, blended in with the swords, that nobody can see, but he's looking to kill all 5 of these birds who ain't paying attention to him. He just lurking. He wants something, and he's looking to take advantage. In your house of sex life, is this man taking advantage of you sexually? Is he basically is he lying to you about sex? Is he just playing the game? Is he just saying, okay, you pussy good, everything good, just to make you feel some sort of way so he can get to the next level? Spirits say this is something that you need to watch out for.
Okay.
How about this? I ask this. Do you ever feel like he's not being truthful when it comes to screwing you?
Yes, I do.
Why you ain't go with that gut feeling, number one? Why you ain't call him on it? Did you call him on it?
Yes.
What you told him, call him on it? Honey, do I want to get hard? Or did you say, nigga, are you into this or what? Do you need an extra shot of pill? Do you need a Viagra? Do you need to get some of that ginseng? Did you call him on it?
Yes. I'll say whenever I want it. Yo, can I get some head? Yo, can I get some sex? I'll call them on it. Not to be so bold. Do you not?
Hey, listen, we grown. We grown. I done bit on my share, JJ. You know what I'm saying? And I done had mine. We grown people here, okay? So.
Yeah, but I do call them on it. I do say, you know, can I get, you know, whatever it is that I'm seeking at that time. Yes, I call them on it.
Spirit say you need to do more. You don't just call them on it. Can I get my shit licked on? Can I get a little cockhead now? You call them on it, nigga. Why aren't you busting down my door to get it? I'm paying everything, nigga. Why aren't you sitting up here when I come from the grocery store looking like Mr. Snickers and Milky Way? Why you ain't calling him on it? This is dangerous because now he's falling into a trap. Bad enough he's already telling you what you want to hear. You follow what Spirit's saying? He's manipulating the strings, telling you what you want to hear. You're not some ugly ass woman that can't go get nobody else. I can see how you look. So why are you taking this shit?
I hear you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
This man, he may not be cheating on you because Spirit still ain't told me he's stepping out. But he's doing the bare fucking minimum here.
No, I agree. Whenever you're right, you're right. I can't sit here and lie. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I agree 100%.
This is somebody who's taking advantage of your heart, your time. I'm going to say it like this. This is somebody who's taking advantage of your time, your talent, because you're very talented, for God's sake, and your treasure. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Does he care for me at all?
Spirit.
Does he have love for me?
Spirit, do he really love her? Be real. 3 cards. Follow your heart. Do he really love her? Persistence. Do he really love her? Clear and shield your energy. Follow your heart. Persistence. Clear and shield your energy. No, it's not the fact that he really truly loves you. He's okay with you. He can deal with you. He's accepting. He ain't madly in fucking love with you like you're willing. Oh, did I just say something? He's not madly in love with you like you're willing to be madly in love with him. He's okay with the status quo. This is manipulation. Put it like this. If COVID wasn't around, he probably would be there 2 months ago. I'll tell it to you blood raw. You're a grown ass woman, and I need to make sure you don't hurt yourself because you could come up with a strategy, a battle plan to make sure you come out on top if this clown decide to roll.
Right.
This is him accepting. Okay? So I think you need to pull back a little bit. That's why Spirit was saying in your number 1 house, tell it like it is. How did old song? Tell it like it is.
I know that song.
Don't be ashamed.
Right.
I think you need to start telling it like it is. And
I will.
How about you sprinkle a little pepper in that motherfucker and say, hey, nigga, if all these bills are paid and you sitting up here comfortable and you can't get the money like you need, when I come home, you need to have that bitch on hard. I don't care if you need to watch your flick prior. It's just, I need to be tore the fuck up from the floor up. Don't care about nothing. It's okay. You're a woman. You God's greatest creation. It's okay. It is old fucking cake. Nigga, this is what I need from you. This is what I want from this relationship. Spirit say take charge of the situation. It's the reason they said do that.
Okay. Baron, may I ask a question?
You really can.
Okay. My question is, with me taking charge, will this relationship get better or should I fail?
Spirit, should she stay with this dude? Spirit say 7th house. You can't ask that until the 7th house.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Because it's a message before you ask that question, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Now we got to go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs. Money, wealth, prosperity, growth, and investment. In the future. In this house right here, you have the goddess Oshun, another Orisha. You have Oshun in the upright position. by you being so much of a woman, so pure, so innocent, so willing, so humble, so willing to serve and please. Lord have mercy. Notice the key word, please. Spirit is blessing you.
Aww.
You know, some people don't deserve some women. You know that, right? Some of us men don't deserve some good women.
True.
A woman that ain't gonna bitch me out, complain to me, make sure have everything, and I'm gonna come home and give her half a dick. I'm gonna give her half my attention. That mean I don't deserve her. So what Spirit's saying, even if this man don't see the read to bless you, and I hope he ain't listening, because I got some hands. I don't want him to beat me up because I'm downing him really bad. Because Spirit right here.
I know how you look. You can handle yourself.
Yeah.
You pretty fit. You can handle yourself down.
I'm pretty good with this thing. Too chip over here. But listen, Spirit is being hard on it because you're my client at this moment.
Right.
Spirit is looking to bless you in abundance just for you being the woman that you are. So don't ever doubt your fucking self on no level.
But Baron, if I can just interject, sir, my thing is I do good because I have a son and a granddaughter out there, and God forbid if I'm unable to help them in any way, I would like to know, with me helping people or just being a person that I am, that if my kids are out there in the world and they need help, me just being the person that I am and what I gave out for my time, that somebody would assist them in their crisis just because of what I've done. You know, fuck me, who am I? Don't do nothing for me, just help my kids. So that's my mantra. That's what I live on every day.
And
that's what I go by.
And that's a good motto, because if everybody went like that, if everybody lived like that, you know, it wouldn't be no bad shit in the world. People got to start living for the future. People got to start living for the kids, for the family, for the future. This is why these, excuse my French, these white folks, these people got legacies. Because they wasn't worried about the right now. They were worried about the future generation. Future generation.
Right.
This is what.
Exactly.
And this is what you're doing. And then you get Oshun, the woman who gave birth to babies of the gods, 1,000 babies. Every time that peacock fanned this tail, that was the time that she gave birth. And it's a lot of eyes on that peacock, ain't it?
Yeah.
But that's the story of Oshun. Go check out Blacklist Yaya. I don't know if she mentioned all that in there.
I love her. I want to get a few of her candles. Oh my God, I love her.
All right. Well, that's so. If you getting blessed by Oshun for your future money, everything, that means you are getting generational wealth. So you're doing the right thing. Keep it up. You are valuable. Do not think that you cannot win at anything you put your mind to. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. How will I build my generational wealth? Like the businesses that I have in mind, like will they come to fruition? Like how will I generate the income?
Spirit, how will she generate this income? Spirit says first thing you need to do is come out the closet, dress yourself up, get fly, get fancy, get fit, and stroll your ass around town getting sponsors. How else will she come out of this? She look like a woman, got it. It says for second you need to retreat to nature, meaning meaning that you need to take a big step back on this whole relationship. Take your heart and start over again. How is she supposed to get the and it says artistic expression, again, over your heart. Take your heart back for what you got it invested in and start investing it into something else. Right now, and don't mean to be so hard on you, you invested in this man. Get over it. Take your heart back.
So kick into the curb?
Kick his ass to the curb. If he ain't fucking you like you want to be fucked or doing what he need to be doing to bring in that money, get rid of him. What the hell you need dead weight for?
Okay.
Now that's the Baron talking now. Me personally, I say maybe the brother, got issues. Baron is telling me he's not gonna change, he's not gonna listen, and he's not being authentic. And this pisses the Baron off when you blessed by so many gods and they want you to do so well, and you got somebody that's holding you up as a roadblocks. It's time for you to remove those roadblocks.
Right.
All right. So now we're gonna go into your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimonial affairs, love and marriage. In this house right here, you have the enslaved prisoner in the upright position. Having the enslaved prisoner in the upright position, this says that you are really bound to this man, but it's a figment of your imagination.
Wow.
You got these chains and everything inside of sand. You can wiggle that shit out. It ain't even in concrete or hooked to a tree. It's just inside beach sand. If you struggle hard enough, you can get that shit off you and you can untie yourself. But you haven't. Because you're in a make-believe mindset that you and this man belongs together. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Right. The question that I want to ask is, how long will it take for me to shake him?
Spirit, how long will it take for her to shake him? How long would it take for her to shake him? I know what she's gonna say, Spirit. I'm gonna ask anyway. Did anybody else approach you recently?
No.
Did anybody compliment you recently? Besides the Baron?
No. No, sir. No.
Did you see an elephant lately?
Did I see an elephant?
Let's say you part of a sorority, a Delta, or something like that. Did you see an elephant lately?
That's so odd, but no, I haven't.
You haven't seen pictures of an elephant. You haven't seen an elephant drawn on a wall. You haven't seen a wooden statue of an elephant.
No, should I be on the lookout for one?
I think you should. Now, Spirit says somebody's going to approach you. And when somebody approach you and they flirt with you and they say, hey, how you doing, sweetie? You look good. You just what I'm looking for. They give you some kind of term of endearment. Spirit say take the number, say yes. Once you take the number, say yes, you got until July of next year to get this man up out your life. Because that's what's going to be the defining moment. When somebody else make an advance at you, this person is you're either gonna be hanging around somebody with elephants, or this person gonna tell you about an elephant, or it's gonna be hell. You may go to the carnival and get an elephant ear, and he buy it. You know what I'm saying? They just keep saying you need to be on the lookout for anything dealing with elephants.
Wow.
Motherfucker may ask you to go to the petting zoo. And you see an elephant throwing water on your ass. I don't know.
Okay.
Once you say yes to this date with this new person, or this advancement with this new person, you got 7 months and this person will be history. But you have to be willing to say yes to the other one. You're going to see like, this is much better. Boom, he's gone.
Okay.
Now we're going to go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind, what it is you think about, what it is you fear, what it is you remember, what it is you care, you just desire. And in this house right here, you have the Earth card in the upright position. Having the Earth card in the upright position, you want it all.
Yeah.
You got
I have lofty goals and dreams. Like I feel, Baron, if I can just interject if I can, I feel like I should have it all, because I have 2 degrees. I have my bartending license. I'm very smart. Like I feel that I should be further along than I am. I work on Wall Street. Well, before I was furloughed, I work on Wall Street. I'm at a law firm. I came from the entertainment industry. I worked at 3 record labels. I worked at Rough Riders. I worked at at 3 other record labels. I've been with all types of celebrities in the A&R department as an A&R assistant. Like, I have so much knowledge of different things, and I have so many different skills, and I just feel that I feel like I'm stuck. But I have so many qualities and business skills that I have, and I feel that I should be so further along in my life than I am.
Well, Spirit say, Spirit say that is not an issue no more, because it's so as you think it. And now I'm being funny because Spirit being funny. He trying to quote poetry to you, and I don't like it. And he got an old tongue, so it sounds funny. It's so as you thinketh it, it's so as it shall beeth.
Okay.
If you didn't know, the Baron speak with a list when he happy. So as you think it, so it shall be. For what he's back here laughing at and snickering. You got the earth, the world, and this is what you desire. Your ninth house is telling me that it's gonna happen. So, but yeah, would you like to ask this card a question?
You mentioned oak tree. What does the oak tree represent?
Oh, thank you. See, there's not too many people pay attention to them visions I have in the beginning.
I'm taking notes, Baron. I'm taking copious notes.
Spirit, what does the oak tree represent? Power of joy. Ooh. The oak tree, in your case, is representing power of joy. You know nothing can move an oak. An oak tree is like the strongest tree, right? Now you got power of joy, what the oak tree represents in your subconscious mind, what it is you desire, you think, you remember. And you got power of joy, and this guy is shading himself. So you finna be blessed by something so powerful that it can't be moved. That it won't. Your roots. You're gonna have solid fucking roots.
So Baron, let me ask you. So will I be married? Like, will I live in a mansion? Like,
Spirit, I don't know. Let's see, Spirit. Is she? You talking about she gonna have solid stuff? Is she gonna get all her dreams? Is she gonna be married? She gonna be married. Spirit say flow of prosperity. Yup. You're gonna get money, and you can choose your damn husband, and that's something.
Wow, look at that.
Flow of prosperity. Are you gonna be married in your 8th house of power and power of joy? Are you gonna be married? What you desire. Flow of prosperity. You get your money up and then choose your man. Hell, get your money up and go choose you a nice 32-year-old man, a physically fit brother. Right around that bitch. Make him clean the house while you go make the money.
And Barry, you know what's funny? You mentioned the month of July. I turned 50 in July 18th.
Look at that. And you got that heavy sign on you too, girl. You got the best sign it is out there.
Yeah, I'll be 50 in July.
Woo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and put you in the headlock. With your big old caring heart. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. I'll be 50.
Listen, you everything looking up for you. I love it. So now we're gonna go over to your 9th house. Remember your 8th house when I tell you what the 9th house is saying. We go over to your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your future, what will come to you, what will happen, what you're going to receive, what is coming your way. In this house right here, you have the 9 of earth in the upright position. Having the 9 of earth in the upright position, Spirit say you've sown your seeds. You done started sowing the seeds. You already been sowing the seeds. All right? You already been sowing the seeds, making it happen. You tilling the soil. So if they saying that all this prosperity, luck, and fortune coming your way once you get rid of knucklehead here, you start sowing the seeds, maybe to be the CEO of Def Jam again. I don't know.
Oh my God, that's where I used to work at. You mentioned Def Jam. I used to work there. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Maybe it's coming back to you.
Wow.
You
No,
so
can I just ask one question, Baron, and it's regarding my granddaughter. Is my granddaughter safe? Is she okay?
Spirit is
She's
her
not being mistreated.
Spirit is her granddaughter safe. Spirit says, open your heart to love, a little lamb, feet taking care, fertility, babies, taking care of the baby. And it says, learn, teach, offer. You need to do a ritual to offer that baby to God. You haven't done that ritual yet?
No.
Do you know what ritual they talking about? You know this ritual they
No,
saying?
I don't.
All right. How old is this baby? It's a certain.
She just turned 5 in October.
All right. She just turned 5 in October. Okay. This is what I need for you to do. I want you to offer that baby up to God. Now, Jesus Christ. It's okay. He serves a purpose. We're not offering him up to the Eurocentric Jesus Christ. We offer him up to S.U. style Jesus Christ. Now listen to me good, because they downloading the ritual that you need to do. First thing you need to do, you need to get a wash bucket, a wash pail, one of the big ones, and you need to bathe that baby. Okay?
Okay.
You need to bathe that baby in that wash pail. When you bathe that baby, don't dump none of that water out. Don't dump it down the drain or nothing. You take that baby, you sit her ass a bath. I don't care if you do it in the tub or the sink. You wash that baby. Scrub her good.
What to wash it in? Any type of like Dove soap?
Yeah, just a little bit of Dove soap. Just a little bit of Dove soap. You ain't got to do no ammonia, none of that stuff, because she ain't got no hexes on her. Just a little bit. Just clean the baby's skin with the grandma hands, okay? As you clean that baby, you know she clean. Towel her off and everything. Set her down, make her eat something. And let her just mess up and dirty herself up again. Let her eat what she want to eat. Get filthy because you just bathed her. Take that water. You're going to fill up 3 little jugs of that water, like little vials. Nothing big. Just little 20-ounce soda bottles. Pour it in there. Dip it in there. Fill it up. Take the rest of that water out of that bucket, and you're going to go around your house, starting to the right. You're just going to pour it around there. Take your time. Pour it slow. And you're going to circle your house with it. You're going to keep that baby coming home. She's going to know where she could come if something ever go down. She's going to be safe coming to grandma.
Okay.
Now, one of those waters, one of the bottles you're going to keep, you're going to tie it up. You're going to, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Put the lid on that bottle that you bathe that baby in. You're going to tie it up. And you're going to burn that. You're going to burn the cap so nothing leak out. And you're just going to wrap that up in a black... You're going to wrap it up in a black rope, a black handkerchief, and you're just going to...
A black handkerchief?
That's right, and you're just going to sit it in your closet. You're just going to sit it in your closet for all eternity. Now, that's one you're going to do now. That's for if somebody do fuck with her. You can go and you throw that water on their property or on their ass.
Okay.
Woo! Boy, that's going to bring hell down on them. You take the second bottle. You wrap that up in red. Burn it. Make sure the water can't leak out. You're gonna sit that in your closet. If that baby ever lose her mind, you're gonna wash her hands with that one. Hold your hands out, baby. Let me. You can keep this shit to this baby 30, 50, 60 years old. Don't matter. If she ever get lost in the sauce. Baby, let me put this water on your hand and rub it. What's this? This is the bath water when I clean everything off of you. And this is when you at a 5-year-old pure state. And I just cleaned all the nonsense. And this is that clean water that came out of you. And it's all pretty. You wash it, get that shit up off you. Get that shit out your mind. This is how you do that. The third bottle, you're going to take a green handkerchief. Same thing.
Okay.
Seal it up. Tie it up. Put it in the closet. If that baby ever fails in life, that's the bottle you give her. And you tell her don't ever open that bottle unless she needs it.
Okay.
And she don't get that bottle.
You said that I have to burn the cap?
Burn a candle on top of it, sealing it so it can't just pop open.
Oh, got you. What color does the candle have to be?
It could just be a white candle, white wax candle.
White candle, got you. Okay, got you.
I just gave you a hell of a magical spell.
No, I got it. I wrote everything down.
They don't teach this shit in no folk magic. This is Grammy's special recipe.
And I respect that. I respect that. Thank you so much.
It's the reason these witch boys out here pissed off at me, because I'm giving them how to protect generations, baby. And I ain't charging you. And I ain't charging you $10 million either. This is what Spirit told me to do.
I hear you. I respect you so much. Thank you so much.
So your baby girl is safe for now, but Spirit gave you 3 things in case you ever falter and fall. There you go. All right.
Thank you. I so respect that. Thank you so much. I wrote everything down.
All right. Now we're gonna go over here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and it's governed by Mercury. I'm sorry, not Mercury. Whoa, Mercury got messages. Oh, so it's okay. Oh, Mercury say add me to this. Thank you, Mercury. And Mercury is SU, by the way. So, all right, your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn, to which Mercury plans to ride alongside. In this house right here, you have the 10 of air in the upside down position. Now, this is how everybody is going to see you. This is what your 10 card represents, how everybody's going to see you. Having the 10 of air in the upside down position right here, it tells that you're finna be real adamant. You're finna be real adamant about what you say. You see, in your first house, you had the ace of air upside down. Now you got the 10 of air upside down, meaning these dead birds don't lie dead no more. This time for them bitches to wake up and start flying. So you're going to be somebody who's going to speak your mind. Now I'm understanding why Mercury decided to come and tag along in this house. Mercury say everything you say out your mouth needs to have a message attached to it. Ain't no idle chat. You know I like Cheetos. No, it's not about that. Do you know Cheetos is one of my favorite chips? I used to love Cheetos when I was a kid. It just made me feel special. Somebody get that information. They process it. Now when you need a snack, the person bringing you Cheetos, this is the people. They saying everything you say with a message. This is how you're going to tell who you're supposed to be around, your friends from your enemies.
Okay.
Everything you say need to have a message to it. You need to be strategic. They said that in your 3rd house with Mercury, right? You need to be strategic with your messages, how you deliver them. If you want something, you don't ask. You ain't got to ask for shit. You inadvertently put it out there. And whoever picks up on it and they bring it to you, these are the people you align yourself with.
Okay.
This is what he said. Would you like to ask this card a question?
How will I know what messages to put out there? I just can't walk around and just be blurting things out. Can I?
Why can't you? You testing everybody. You testing who on your team. You testing who paying you some attention. You testing who listening to you.
Okay.
What you mean you just can't blurt nothing out? I love me some roses. You walk in the building one day, God damn it, I just love the smell of a rose every morning. I just love to look at them, how they feel. 2 days later, you get some roses delivered to your job from Phil Dorchester. Damn, who Phil Dorchester? I don't even know him. He know you. He care enough about you to realize that you like roses, and he wanted to do it to make you happy.
Right. I do love roses. Blue ones.
Mention it to somebody, and whoever bring you what you talking about, these are the people you align yourself with. The message is clear.
Okay.
You building your team. On every record label has a team. Every camp. I use your terminology. Every camp has its structure and its team. Build your camp. Build your camp.
Got it. Build my camp. Got it.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Will I be successful in my endeavors?
Spirit say he's not answering that. He already told you.
How? I don't know how to ask the question.
How everybody will see you as somebody who's adamant about what you want. Spirit, is it okay to be? Is it okay for me to be my true self? That'll be a great question.
Yeah, I want to ask that question. Is it okay for me to be my true self?
Spirit, is it okay for her to be her true self? Spirit said balance career and home life. Hell, if you want the money and you want to do what you got to do, it's okay for you to be your true self. Balance career and home life. Ain't that something? You want to be back on top, be your true self. All this petty pussyfooting and all that shit that you got going on right now, that ain't the true you. When the fuck have you ever needed a nigga?
True.
To validate you.
True.
Now I'm sounding like my grandma in my head. Lord have mercy. Grandmama, you ain't never came back during my reading. Don't do this. My grandma was adamantly strong about women not need no man. And my grandma carried a .32 pistol every day.
Wow.
I seen my grandma shoot people who pissed her off.
Wow.
Shit, y'all think Madea lying about them characters she played. That was my grandmama for real. Will bust a cap in your ass and call you a janky bitch while you on the ground.
Wow. I love it.
All right. So now we finna go over here to your 11th house. You know I gotta say it right.
Yes.
You gotta go over to your 11th house. Your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and is governed by Uranus, the planet, not your butt. I love that joke.
Okay.
Everybody hate my joke, y'all. And in this house right here, you have the 3 of air. So the 11th card represents your friendship zone. Who wants to see you do good, the energies that want to see you do good, and all that good stuff. The loving, friendly energy. In this house right here, you have the 3 of air in the upright position. This says that you're too busy trying to figure out who is your friend that you're missing.
Oh my God, why was I going to say that to you? Okay.
Spirit said it. The 3 of air. You're chasing your ass, your tail, and everything. Your butt, not the planet. You're chasing Uranus, your butt, not the planet. That was a reverse.
Right.
But yeah, Spirit says you're too busy chasing. But what you got to understand is there's a darker side to these people. What you got to realize, the underside of you is making sure that none of these idiots come up to hurt you. There's a deep, dark something protecting you from people who's going to hurt you. I don't know what this mystery force is, but typically when I look at this card, I see 2 birds. Now I'm seeing 3, and the third bird is more shadow than the one that's under you. So it's a third shadow grabbing the foot of the other bird. So long story short, Spirit say you wouldn't explain how I'm seeing it. That's not for you to understand how I'm seeing it. So put it like this. There's a force protecting you. If somebody's coming your way to harm you, there's another force weeding their asses out before they even get to you. Okay. So you don't need to be chasing your ass or chasing your friends, because Spirit won't let them get that close to you off rip. But if some do slip through the cracks, then you have a great vetting source where he just told you. Throw some shit out there, and if they do anything to please you, that's who you roll with. If they say fuck it and they don't do nothing, these ain't the people for you. Great vetting source, right? You follow what Spirit's saying?
Right, I get it. Because I always wonder, like, I'm 50 and I don't really have, like, a close circle of friends, and I always think, well, why don't I have friends? And I'm like, if I was me, I would want to fuck with me. Like, I'm a great person, I have a great personality, great characteristics, and I really don't just open, but I always wonder, like, why don't I have a close set of friends? But then, I like think, well, okay, it's whatever. I'm older in age. I don't need best friends, and I don't need a whole bunch of people to hang out with. So I just kick it with myself, or go hang out with my son or whatever. But I always wonder why I didn't have like a close set of friends.
Because they weren't really your friend. They would have used you. Spirit say they ain't let nobody come in your spot to use you. You building generational wealth. You the next CEO of a company. Come on now. The fuck you need people around you picking you apart?
Okay, I received that. I'm okay with that. Thank you.
All right.
I received that.
Would you like to ask any questions here?
I think you answered everything. My granddaughter, she'll be okay. Will my son be okay? Is he in any danger?
Spirit, is her son?
Right?
Is her son in any danger at the moment? Spirit says peace offering. You ain't give your spirit nothing to protect him either, huh? You just out here free willy nilly. You in this music industry and you ain't did no spell of protection?
No.
Okay. You need to do a spell of protection, mama.
Okay.
Your son ain't in no danger, but they saying offer up, peace offering. You don't want to have to offer your son, and you know what I'm talking about. No Hollywood shit. You don't want to have to do some shit to offer your kid up. Put a hedge of protection on. All right.
Right. So what do you recommend for me to do to help him?
Spirit, what do I recommend? What do you recommend? The Spirit say find you an Asian man to do something like this. Something has to be they not showing it because they saying this is where's the Asian influence coming from around your son?
I don't understand. You said an Asian man?
Yeah, where's this Asian influence coming around your son? Chinese, Japanese, Filipinos. Why am I in the Asiatic?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he works with one. You sure it's not Dominican?
They keep saying it has something to do with offering food, but it had to be prepared by some foreign person, and your son has to eat it. But the food has to be prepared like for a god. So are they showing me Asians? I've seen this food done once in Asia. I can't recall the spell because it was a past lifetime, and they just showed me. But he has to sit down at a table. I'll explain it to you. Cause keep in mind, I can't jump back that far. This is not that type of reading, and I don't want to be too tired. But he has to be fed by a foreigner. I ain't gonna say Asian. Just because I only seen this done once from an Asian perspective. Let's say it was a Dominican or a Jamaican or something.
Okay.
He has to be sat down at a table and fed by an old school magical priest, male or woman, it don't make it. This has to be cooked on that man's stove, that woman's stove. He has to eat it. He has to eat every drop. That is the offering because that meal is cooked for a god. And he's consuming the God force energy that is put in that meal that's being cooked. He has to eat every bowl. This will protect him.
Okay, so I have to get food prepared by an Asian person?
You have to get food prepared by an Asian person. He needs to go to that person's house or an apartment. It ain't that, okay, you make it take out to go Uber and he eat it at his house. A song and dance has to be done over it. This shit is elaborate. You in the music industry, man. This shit is elaborate. So you can't shortcut this, okay?
Okay.
You can't shortcut this. So if he's in this thing around you, people will ask you to do certain things, and you know I'm not bullshitting on this. I see.
Right, I'm no longer in the industry. I work on Wall Street now.
Okay, and you think Wall Street ain't no different than the music industry? All this damn money circulating? Huh?
No, you're right. No. Okay. So I have to work on that. Okay, then.
Fine. Even if you have to dream about this, meditate on this, you'll understand what I'm saying. Do your research because they're not showing it to me all the way. I don't know why I can't see it all the way, but they saying I experienced it in the past lifetime, but I can't go there right now.
Okay.
Just know that your son has to visit somebody who can prepare a plate of food for him. This plate of food.
An Asian meal.
I said an Asian person because that's how I can experience it in my memory. But
Okay.
maybe it could be a regular African person. But they have to be cooking this pot of food for a god, for a deity. And he has to sit down and eat every bit of food they put in front of him. Even if he got a little stomach, he got to shovel that shit down. And that's
Okay.
the offering because you want to, there we go. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for just allowing me to. You want to embody, imbue your child with all the love and energy and the power of a God so nothing can happen to him. You follow me?
Yes.
That's where that spell come from. So your son is okay right now, but before you go any further in this Wall Street industry, wherever you're going to do it, you sit that boy down, bathe that little girl, and you better make this boy eat some heavy spiritual food. And I'm not talking about praying. He needs to be protected by God. Okay?
Okay.
Have the power of God in him. Thank you, Spirit. Well, people don't understand how this shit work, boy. They think magic is all about shaking something, cutting a chicken. Man, magic is so real and big and vast that you got to know it all, and not one person on the planet know it all. So you can't stick with one system. You got to go through various lifetimes and systems and generations and cultures to get it all. So
Right.
he'll be okay. Just figure out what Spirit is trying to tell you tonight, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I got it.
So now we're going to go over here to your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Neptune and it's governed by Pisces. Your 12th house represent your enemy section, how you know, what can get you in trouble, what's going on. And right now, Spirit's saying with Pisces energy floating around, it's an emotional thing. And Spirit said, and I'm surprised, the Undies and the Mermaids, it's emotion. This lady is underwater holding two rocks, stuck in their emotion. So your biggest enemy right now will be you stuck in your emotions. Your biggest enemy right now will be you too busy not wanting to let go of the past. That's why you had the enslaved prisoner in your relationship. Your biggest enemy will be you not willing to float to the top and be who you are, be yourself. So you want to defeat your enemy in your 12th zone. Learn to let go. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Will I be able to let go?
Spirit, will she be able to let go? Spirit said detach from drama. Do it get any better than that? Detach from drama in your house of enemies or the energy that want to hurt you. That's pure drama. Detach from drama. Let it go. Know what? Spirit say he finna make a joke, but say it. And imagine. So imagine you sitting underwater suffocating, okay? You imagine it? And you're holding on to this big ass rock. Okay? And you know, and you've been under there for about 2 minutes and you know you're finna run out of air. So Spirit says say these words and do the hand gestures in your head. You ready? Lord, I lift my hands to thee. No other help I know. Let me hear you say it. And raise your hand.
Lord, I lift my hands to thee. There's no other help I know.
You know what? You just let go of that stone that you were holding on to keep you down there. So now you're finna float up, sweetheart. Congratulations. You let it go.
I'm floating to the top.
Woo! Say it every day. Lord, I lift my hands to thee. No other help I know. Ooh! The Baron should be a therapist.
I love it.
All right. Well, that completes your 12th house reading. The 12 card spread. How you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel great. Oh my goodness. It was better than I thought it was. Oh my God. It's better than I thought it would be.
That's what people typically say. That's what they typically say when they meet the Baron. Baron, it was better than I thought it was
Baron, you're amazing. Baron is just what I needed.
Girl, you crazy.
Thank you so much. You made such a difference in such a little bit of time. You're so amazing, and I so appreciate your work. And I will be calling again to see what my deity is. Like if I have like Oshun or
Okay.
what other deities is. So I look forward to speaking with you soon. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time, but you have been amazing, and I thank you so much.
No problem, darling. Well, thank you for trusting me, and if you need to reach me, you know how.
Thank you so much, and enjoy your evening, sir. Thank you.
Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. That was an amazing reading. It shocked me a little bit too, so I'm loving it. Great lady. She got a great future ahead of her. She's protecting these kids. Her son. It's all good. She just gotta let go one little thing, and she gonna be awesome. Positive comments below. Alright, everybody, on the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Take care. God bless. Much love. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a great one.